Hey, Joe, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
I can't see nothing.
You all right?
Yeah, I was trying to say I can't see nobody.
Oh, okay. Well, if you can hear us, that'll be good. We'll go ahead and start. Eric Walden, Salt Lake Tribune.
We're not worth seeing anyway, Joe. So Don and JC carried you guys offensively for a lot of the night, and then all of a sudden in that late fourth quarter stretch, you step up big. Royce hits a big shot. Boyan hits a big shot. Can you kind of just take us through that big closing 14-2 run late in the fourth, where the rest of you guys kind of took over?
Yeah, I mean, it's the beauty of our team, I think, and it has been all year of different possessions, not necessarily like taking turns, but just kind of, I think Donovan and I said at one point, like, whoever Beverly's not on, bring it up and we'll get into something. Obviously, he's pretty good on the ball. I think he stole that one off me one time. So just figuring out matchups and who's on who and who we want to attack and where we want to go at different times. So the beauty of our team is that we've got a lot of guys that can handle the ball and make plays and obviously make shots and stuff like that. So it was just, again, reading the situation, reading the play, mismatches or the matchups that we want to try and find, and then being aggressive at the point of it.
Tony Jones, The Athletic.
Can you describe, just the resilience and the toughness that you guys showed today in the last two games to overcome, a night where you missed 21 consecutive shots, and B, overcome a third quarter where you guys just couldn't get anything done against the zone and still be able to hit back when you guys took some haymakers?
Yeah. I mean, even when we got up 16 or whatever that lead was at one point, the whole time out, obviously about staying focused and locked in and just knowing they are obviously going to score at some point for the rest of the game or quarter. We're not going to hold them to zero for the rest of the quarter. So just knowing that they're obviously a good team and they're gonna make a little run at some point, which they did. And the zone part, I think, we haven't seen zone for a long time. I think I said it this morning. We get better at things as kind of time goes on. And at the start of the zone, we weren't very, very good. I think we got a bit stagnant in it and kind of looking at Donovan to make a play each time. And as the quarter went on, or the time of the zone went on, we figured out some things. I think JC and Boyan hit a couple big shots to just kind of hold that lead a little bit. So obviously, yeah, I mean, now that we kind of know they did that, there's probably a good chance they'll do it again. So we'll be ready for it.
Ben Anderson, KSLSports.com.
Joe, not to talk about the guy who's going to push you back to the bench, but what does it mean to get these 2 wins without Mike Conley?
Well, I'm gonna stand my ground and refuse to go back to the bench. What about that?
Good luck.
I think, yeah, no, that'll be a waste of time. I mean, it's big. It's what we've done all year. We've obviously at different times had different guys out, especially that last kind of little stretch of the year, that 4 or 5 weeks without Donovan. So again, I think I said it this morning too. I'm more than happy to go back to the bench for a guy like that. It's what I've done all year. I've been in and out of that starting lineup a little bit. It's what I'm almost used to at different times. And when he comes back, I'll more than happily leave my jacket on for the first few minutes and give him a handshake and support him. So it's just almost that mentality of kind of next man up. Mia got in there a bit more tonight and stuff like that. So we've dealt with that. I mean, we've dealt with that for 7 years since I've been here, to be honest with you. Could name people each year that have missed time and guys who had to start or play different roles. So coach does a good job or the coaching staff and medical staff of having everybody ready at the time that they need to if guys need to step in and kind of pick up some load of a guy missing.
Ramona Shelburne, ESPN.
Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, you guys have the Defensive Player of the Year. I know you got that award today before the game, and it's Sixth Man of the Year, your best record in the league. You just held serve at home for these 2 really close games. Are people starting to take you seriously now as an NBA championship contender? I mean, is this the game where we start to believe this is your year?
I mean, you guys probably hear it or see it more than we do. You probably don't want my honest opinion because I really, really don't care what people think or what people say or think about our team. We've put in the work. I mean, we've put in the work for 7 years since Quinn took over to be in this position and be fighting for this. So it's been a process, and it's been Fave now as well, but Rudy and I were the last 2. And then obviously getting Fave back. So there's been a lot of different guys here, and we've kind of been building every year towards this. So we know within our locker room and this organization what we've done to put ourselves in this position, and the confidence we've got to keep winning games and keep pushing and just keep kind of moving forward step by step. I mean, whatever people want to say or write or talk about, I'm going to go home tonight and have a great sleep and get up tomorrow and take my kids to school, and whatever people want to talk about, they'll talk about. But for us, it's going to be, heading in tomorrow, we'll watch some more film and keep kind of pushing forward step by step. I know it's like the oldest cliche in the book, but it is one game at a time. We can't kind of look too far ahead, and we'll recover and get ready and get ready for the next one.
Thanks, Joe.
No worries.
Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Joe, did you know that Bojan could defend like this?
Hey, he's going to hurt himself because now for 82 regular season games, he's going to have to pick up full court. Same with JC. JC was doing the same thing. So maybe he's just so much better offensively that he saves his energy to give him 30 or whatever. But I think he's done a good job. What's he been here? 2 years now, I think, his second year. So I think he's been, whatever you want to call it, underrated or not. I think sometimes people get like, he is so good offensively that you just kind of, that's what, like, you think of Bojan and that's what you think. But he's been good for us for 2 years defensively. Everyone has slip ups that's from top to bottom. Maybe we can take Rudy out of that list because he's 3-time defensive player of the year. But at times everyone's going to have a mistake or anything like that. But if the effort's there and you know the game plan, and again, like, you throw Rudy behind and put him at the under the rim or wherever he is on the court, it helps everybody. I can't wait for game 1 next year when he has to pick up full court. But no, he's played great on both ends of the floor for us, and we'll keep it going for him.
All right, time for one last question. Maxime Legorge, the free agent.
Yes, my guy.
Yeah.
The free agent, Maxine.
Yeah. What makes the difference in money time tonight?
In the what? Sorry?
In money
time. Man, I love your questions. It kind of goes back to the earlier question of this build up of 7 years. We've done the amount of hours and days we've spent going through late game situations, what we run in the last quarter, what matchups we want to attack and having guys in the right position to attack those matchups. We've been building and working on this for 7 years too. So I think we are very comfortable in those situations. It helps when you've got Donovan to make plays on the ball or with the ball. But yeah, we've been, I think we've been good in a lot of those situations a lot of the time because we do. We work on it a lot. There's a segment at practice every day at the end that's kind of dedicated to late game situations, spacing. I mean, we talked about spacing for I don't know how long this morning, shoot around, but it's crucial in these games. A close game, last possession, last shot, whatever the situation is, you need to execute. And I think we generally do a pretty good job of that. And I think it is the time we spend on it. And then, like I said, it helps having some pretty good players in those situations.
Okay, thanks so much, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right, guys.